Hello, this is David Hendrick, and today we're going to be talking about cybersecurity, specifically Tor, and is it safe? Tor is a name that's synonymous with both internet privacy and also the dark web. So we're going to ask ourselves, is Tor good or bad? And also, what is Tor? And that's the question we should begin with, because a lot of people don't know what Tor is. Tor is, simply put, an internet privacy tool. It's a software package you can download, and part of the Tor package is the Tor browser bundle, something similar to like Google Chrome. Now, Tor touts that its browser bundle allows you to block trackers. It isolates each website you go to, so third-party trackers or big corporations can't track you and give you targeted ads. It defends against surveillance. It prevents someone from watching you while you're connected to the internet. It resists fingerprinting. It makes all of us look the same when we're online. So if you're logging on, you look the exact same as someone else logging on in a different part of the world. And lastly, it has multi-layered encryptions. Your traffic is relayed through encrypted points as it passes over the Tor network. This last one is the major draw for people wanting to use Tor, and also how it got the name the Onion Router. Because as you connect to the internet through Tor, there's different layers, like there's different layers of an onion. Essentially, the way normal internet would work is when you log on, your computer has an IP address. It's a number. It identifies your device. Think of it like a mailing address for your device you're connecting to the internet. Now, normally you would log on and go to your website, and that would be that. You would log on, and anyone watching you would be able to see that you are logging on from your device and going to, let's say, google.com. The way Tor works is it routes your connection through various relay points. And each time it goes through one of these relay points, it further encrypts your information, and it becomes harder and harder to see exactly where that original source came from. So by the time you're actually connecting to the website, someone's not able to see that you are you. Now, this is very beneficial for people that are concerned with their internet privacy. Someone that doesn't want anyone watching them or seeing who they are or where they're connecting. But we should ask ourselves, who are these people and why are they so concerned with somebody watching them? That's kind of where our mind naturally goes to, right? We're natural to be suspicious of somebody, thinking they maybe are trying to hide. But first of all, it's okay to be concerned with your privacy. A lot of people are using Tor just because they don't want these targeted ads we mentioned before. So it's not right to automatically think that people using Tor are nefarious. In addition to people that are concerned with their privacy, you might be surprised to hear some of the other people using Tor. People like journalists or activists. These journalists might be using Tor because they're going after a particularly sensitive piece, or they need to keep their identity or the identity of their sources private. Or activists, maybe let's say it's a group of people living under a repressive regime that want to rise up. They're not able to do that. They're not able to connect via Facebook because people would know who they are. So they would turn to something like Tor to keep their identities secret and safe. The last group of people, which you might be surprised to hear, are police and law enforcement agencies. There's a lot, they keep their identity safe on here too, and a lot of these police and law enforcement agencies use Tor to catch bad guys. In fact, you might be surprised to hear that the technology around Tor was originally created by the U.S. Navy, and 60% of its funding was originally received from the State Department and the Department of Defense. Now, as you might expect, there is a dark side to Tor, or the dark web as it's better known. There are other things are happening on Tor besides just precautions to keep your identity secret and safe. There's another thing Tor offers is private or hidden websites. These are websites that are not accessible through other web browsers. Like, I would not be able to go on Google Chrome and access these websites. These are only accessible through Tor. A famous example of one of these websites is the Silk Road. Not the Silk Road from our history lessons, a Silk Road website, which was a website where you could literally go online and buy and sell drugs. It was a drug marketplace. Now, law enforcement agencies, using Tor, in fact, got this website shut down in October of 2016. But this is just an example of the kinds of websites that can pop up when you're operating on the dark web. So if you think about using Tor, you need to ask yourself, is this safe and what other risks are out there? Well, as we just mentioned, there's a lot of dangerous and negative websites on Tor. In addition to the Silk Road, which no longer exists, there's also there's other marketplaces for drugs and weapons. In fact, you could go online on Tor and go to a website and put up a murder contract. You're able to try to find assassins on the dark web. In addition to these marketplaces, there's just downright evil websites that exist, places you can go to see things like child pornography. So you need to be really careful when you're on the dark web through Tor and what kind of websites you're accessing. You don't need to be careful of just these websites, but the people too. A lot of people on Tor try to infect your computer with malware or viruses, and you specifically need to be careful of hackers. Now, as we said, Tor has a lot of safety precautions because it's hard to see who is who. It avoids fingerprinting. But these hackers live and breathe within the dark web, and they may be able to find ways around these safety precautions Tor has in place to be able to attack your computer, steal your information, or hold your computer ransom. So, what should you do if you are using Tor? Well, first of all, part of this software package is the safety slider. It's the Tor safety slider. So there's different degrees. You can have this up or down. You can have it off, or you can have it all the way up to max. This safety slider will help prevent you from accessing some of these more dangerous aspects of the dark web. Now, granted, if you're using the safety slider, you are not able to access all features Tor has to offer. But you also need to ask yourself if Tor is telling you should not go to this website when you have the safety slider on. Maybe it's not a website you should have been going to in the first place. In addition to the safety slider offered through the software package, it's good to have your own antivirus software running and your own VPN. A VPN operates in a very similar way when we described the Onion router. A VPN is also masking your IP address, so it'd be hard for a hacker to see what device you're actually using. So let's ask ourselves, is Tor bad? We talked about a lot of bad things in the dark web. So is Tor bad? No, Tor's not bad. So then, is Tor good? It offers a lot of privacy, a lot of options for privacy. So is it good then? No, it's not good either. Tor is a thing. It's like a chair or a car or a lamp. People are good or bad. So if you are concerned with your privacy online, if you don't want corporations or other third parties seeing who you are and what websites you're going to, Tor might be a good option for you so you can mask your identity. But just know that if you are going on Tor, there are other people using this service that may not have the same pure intentions.